Hello class, so this is going to be your walkthrough for week 3 of our class, the last week in module 1. So as usual, I'm going to scroll on down here and go into our module. So let's see, this is interesting too. Our week is going to be ending the first week of September, so hopefully we can start getting some cooler weather too. Okay, so let's go into the first week. Oh, let me move this box over a little bit so you can see this better. So I am in the student view, so this should look exactly like the video that you, like the screen that you're seeing. This video will be here for you as well. So this week we're going to be looking at things like our generations, multiple intelligences, emotional intelligence. All these things are pretty interesting and fun to learn about yourself. And then you're going to be ending the week creating your first personalized project called My Lifeline. So let's go ahead and look and see what you're going to be doing. So the first thing is going to be you're going to be reading chapter 2, the big picture from our textbook. Let me scroll down. Key connections, the motivation for attending college you did last week. Are you college and career ready? You did a little bit of that in the focus to career assessment in week 1 as well. Career readiness in your state, student voices. There's some pretty cool videos here as well. And then there's some stats here, employment rates and stats, and then another video here and then a summary. So it's not very long. Let's go back. Okay, attendance activity. Are you college ready? So this is going to be having you do your focus to career, to review the results of your focus to career, Am I Career Ready, the one you took during week 1. And then you're going to just look at the results and answer some questions about it. That's due on Sunday. Then we're going to look at generational differences. So right now we have a lot of generations alive. The silent generation, not so many. Then we have the baby boomers, we have Gen X. And if you notice, I have on here, I pulled some information from, there was a research article that National Geographic did about the 10 historical events influencing the generation the most. I put that in there because when you think about those events, it helps you to understand the focus of those different generations and how those events may have helped to create their perspective on life and the world. Okay, then we have Gen X, then we have Gen Y or millennials, we have Gen Z, and again, I have the years here, and then we have Gen Alpha. So I added that recently. That's 2010 to 2025. I don't know why it says present. I'll fix that. And then it's still, 2025 is next year, so it's still kind of growing. I have some facts, and then the most recent historical events. I think it's interesting to ask students too what they think historical events are affecting them, because sometimes these things are wrong. Then we go into multiple intelligences, and there is a video here that explains it and a kind of fun graphic that talks about it too. Then we have an activity where you're going to see what your multiple intelligences are and connect them to specific careers. So first you're going to take a multiple intelligence assessment, and then you're going to use this chart here to describe what your 3 highest ones are and connect it to people who are influential, what careers you like and so forth. The directions are here, so I kind of go over each of them. I was going to tell you something else and I can't recall. Then we go into emotional intelligence, or what we call EQ, and then I have some information here about it, so make sure to read through that. I have information about EQ, and to really help you understand the difference between empathy and sympathy, because a whole section in emotional intelligence is empathy, not sympathy, and I think people mix those up. So this is a short little video that kind of helps you understand. Then I have a short video here from Dr. Daniel Goldman, who is at the University of Pennsylvania, and he's the one that developed the idea of EQ in his original research, and he kind of talks about how you can see this occurring in the workplace, so I think that's very important. Next, Are we going to go next? Here we go. Emotional intelligence. So you know what you're going to do. You're going to assess your emotional intelligence, and then you're going to reflect on each of the areas, the different domains, self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. And you'll see the rest of it in the video directions. But I think it's a really good one because I think emotional intelligence really comprises what we call soft skills, which are really important for you to understand what those are, because those are very important for your resume. And those are things that are very hard to teach. Okay, and then you have your first personalized project. Woohoo! So there's a video here that goes over it. All the questions and everything are here. And then there's the points and so forth as well. Okay, so make sure to watch the video so you know how to do it. A lot of students tend to just write out their answers. And please notice that I say on here, this is consider the following. You don't have to answer all those questions. But it helps guide you to your answers. But a lot of students just print out, type up their answers to these in one paragraph. Again, you should do it in a paragraph form. And then just when they go in to start the assignment, you know, they just post it or they add it on here. Okay. And I think that is it. Oops, let me get out of here. I'm in the assignment. Let me go back home. And that is it for this week. I hope you guys have a good one. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me.